Hello, everybody. It's me just standing here casually. Look, I'm leaning on my desk. I've got my hand on my hip, and Richard just said, "You're live." Hello, everyone. Everybody knows who I am. I know. Bill usually, Bill's quite good because he introduces himself. You see, I'll just go, "Yeah, hello, everybody." I've got what's the word? Have I? I'm not very posh or anything like that. You know what I mean? I don't do it properly. I just kind of go, "Hi, I'm Deb." Is anybody new out there? I'm just waffling now because I don't know what to say. It's like I haven't been on here for ages. Hiya, Kev or Benny Ty. Is that Benny Ty? But Richard knows you as Kev, and he says, "Oh, that's Kev. That's Kev." So hi, Kev, from Richard and from me. Hiya, Millie B, who's on YouTube, and Linda on YouTube. And we're streaming for anybody that doesn't know. Hiya, Shelley. How are you? We're going out via YouTube, and hiya Sue, and also Facebook, although I can only see YouTube at the moment, but it takes a bit of Facebook comments to kind of catch up. They're a bit slow. Hiya Terry. How are you getting on in your new job, Terry? Terry's got a new job. Hopefully she's getting on all right. I'm sure she will. Hiya Nicola. Tasmania, Australia. Hiya Mel. I don't know if I've seen you before. I don't know whether I have or not. Helen Woodall. If you're new, let us know. Let us know you're new. Hiya Ben. Let us know you're new and where you're from as well. That'd be good. And also share it if you can. Share it. Tag your mates. We like to be shared. We need to be shared. Hiya Lauren. Me please. Hiya Sue. Suru. Ha! Stuart. Keeping yourself very quiet lately, Stuart. Are you all right? Hiya, Diane. Diana Neal. Hiya, Di. How are you? Di Neal. Let's remember Di. Remember Di for me. Hiya, Jasmine. Somebody just... Jazz. Hiya, Jazz. So yeah, we're going out via Facebook and YouTube. So what happens is, I'll explain. If you're new, all I do is just pass on messages from your loved ones or your friends in the spirit world. And usually, well, I've started doing as I'm told and getting drawn to people. Sometimes it's hard on here because you don't see all the comments at once. Hiya, Jane. I'm all right, thanks. Amy. Hello, Amy. I haven't seen you before, I don't think. Beth. Hiya, Beth. So what'll happen is I'll get drawn probably to whoever spirit want me to get drawn to. So if you're saying like Mal or the other lady, please give me a message. It won't happen unless spirit tell me to go to you, because it's spirit that make the decision as to who to go to, not myself. And that's it really. So I've got no control over who I go to, basically. That's it. Spirit usually tell me. Hiya Shan, there's a few newbies on here by the look of it. Have I got anything else to say? So like I say, all I do is just pass on the messages, and what will happen is if I come to you, hiya Simon, if I come to you, Richard will just put your comments on the screen, and that's all I will see, just your comments. So I don't see anybody's else. While I'm reading, I won't see anybody else's comments. Hiya Thoa, is that? Pam as well. Hiya Pam. Say that again. Oh yeah, you've got to share, and then Richard will start putting the comments on the thing as long as you've shared. So share away as much as you can. Yeah, while I'm talking to you, if I'm giving you a message, please tap up whether you can accept it or not. Please say yes and tell us what you're saying yes to. Don't just put yes because we don't know what you're saying yes to. Hiya Christine. There is a little bit of a delay on here as well, but you'll see how it works as I go through. Hiya Lucy. How are you? And Trish. Oh, that's a nice, cute picture. Hiya, Trish. How are you? Beth M, great stuff. There you go. And I think that's basically it. All I will say to you, hi Casey, take everything on board and go and check it. Remember that spirit will give you stuff that relates to your family as well. Hiya, Bev. So remember, if you can't take it, just check it with your family. And remember, sometimes it comes up. later on as well. So just take everything, because it will be right. Hiya, Julie. Because all I'm doing is repeating what they say. It's just a matter for you to find out where it belongs or wait for it to happen. Amelia, hiya, Amelia. There's some new ones on here that I don't even know. Hiya, Kath. So we've got some newbies, so that's good. Hiya, Linda. Thanks for sharing. It helps us if you share. We want more viewers, and spread the word. That's what we need. Right, Emma. Hiya, Emma. Shared. Nice pick. Okay, I'm going to her. I was just going to say, can you go back to Di? Because I've got a gentleman for you, Di, straight away. And I think this might be your other half, or somebody really close to you, that just as soon as I saw your name, he went vroom, straight in for you. So I've got a lovely gentleman coming for you, and he's quite strong as well, because he's made me go really cold. So he's going to be quite a strong energy, as he's telling me. I'm quite a strong energy, he's saying. And he's talking about, Diane, he's talking about you've been feeling him around you recently, so you should be feeling this energy around you. He's calling it energy. I don't usually say that, to be honest, but anyway, he's calling it energy. You should feel this nice energy around you, and he's coming in quite strong, and he's coming in quite cold as well, because it's just said to me, I've got to come cold towards her. I've got to make myself known, because she's a bit like it's calling you a little bit sometimes in fairyland, Diane. You don't kind of pick him up. You don't pick him up when he's around you. But anyway, he's coming in quite strong. He's talking about, oh, you keep talking to him, Di. You must talk to this gentleman quite a lot, because he's saying you talk to him a lot. You send your prayers up to him a lot. He's having a bit of a giggle. So I know must have been a good laugh, because he's talking about having a good giggle, and she, not nags, kind of, yeah. Well, he's saying nagging him a little bit, you know what I mean, in a nice way. She nags me a little bit. So you still talk to him as if he was there. And that's what he wants. That's what he says, as if he was there. Now, he's talking about the month of January means something to you. So that's going to be an anniversary, birthday, or a passing. And he's also talking about the month of July means something as well. Month of July means something to you. Now, he's heard a conversation, he says, that somebody has been talking about their bed, and they've been saying, oh, I think this bed is too big for me. This bed is too big for me. So it's been a funny conversation to have, but he's heard it. Somebody's complaining that their bed is too big for them. All right, and he's just saying, I'm aware of that. I'm aware of somebody talking about that. Now, he's talking about the new baby coming. So watch for the new baby. And this is in the family, he says, and it's close family. So watch for the new baby. Now, he's talking about you've got healing in your hands, Di, because he's just rubbing my hands, okay? You've got healing in your hands. What is this healing for? Because we all have different types of healing, doesn't he? And he's talking about your healing is describing, this is a funny way to describe it, but he's saying your healing is like the motherly instinct. So you've got this motherly instinct, and that's kind of healing when you want to comfort people or look after people. That's your healing in your hands that he's talking about. And he's just said to me that you're also a worrier. You worry too much. You worry too much, he's saying. He's just said to me, tell her to go with the flow and calm down. There you go. Okay, calm down, he's saying, calm down and go with the flow. Now, he's just made me read that. He's talking about, I know you've said granddaughter there, but he's talking about somebody buying blue. So I don't know whether you maybe thought your granddaughter was going to be a boy or something like that, and somebody bought blue. But he's having a bit of a giggle, saying, oh, somebody bought some blue stuff. Somebody bought some blue. And then he's just changed it into a nice yellow. But he's giving you yellow, and it's changed the yellow into some lovely daffodils, Di. And when people give me daffodils, I always think of them as uplifting. I love daffodils because they're lovely, bright and sunny. And he's giving you this nice big bunch of daffodils because he's talking about the need for upliftment, Okay. Oh, it's totally changing the subject now. I don't know what that's called. Oh, he's talking about a puppet, right? He's got me he's talking to me about puppet. Now I know which one he's on about because I've seen it on Heartbeat, and it's one where its mouth. It's funny. It's almost like a real. Is it wooden? A wooden puppet with a almost real looking mouth. I don't know why he's talking about this, but he's talking about this wooden puppet with a real mouth. I think it must be. Okay. It must be a memory for him or something. Just remember this wooden puppet. He's talking to me also about, he wants me to say to you, silent night, holy night. All right. So I don't know whether it's the song or the carol, or is, hold on a minute. Oh, silent night, holy night. He wants me to give you that, but he's talking about your lack of sleep because you're tossing and turning, you're tossing and turning. And as I've said that, he's just said to me, yeah, it's going back to the size of the bed. She's got too much room, she's got too much room, but you're tossing and turning. It's almost as if he wants to, you know, when we have babies and we smother them in a blanket really tightly to wrap them up, it's almost like he's doing that around you. So you feel all snug and comfortable. He's doing that kind of thing around you. Okay. He says that when he comes to you, you should feel him sometimes doing this to your hair. So it's like he's brushing your hair out of your face, especially on your forehead. He's doing that to me. So watch for that as well. And he says, oh, you must kiss his photograph, Di, because he's given me a photograph and he's just put it like this, as if you kiss his photograph. You talk to a photograph as well. Somebody's got a picture of him as well that they carry with him. He's putting a picture of himself in a locket. So I don't know if somebody's already got that, but he's put it in a locket. So somebody actually carries his photograph with them. He's talking about that as well. Anything more? He's still talking. He's going to go in a minute, but he's now just talking about somebody. Oh, what are you talking about now? He's linking the photograph now to somebody that had a photograph in a purse with the see-through cover in the purse. It's all connected. He's talking about that. Has he got? He's making me look at that picture. Is that what do they call them? Braces. He's doing this to me. So I don't know if it's because he used to wear braces, doing this kind of thing. But he's talking about, you know, if you dream of somebody in spirit, he wants me to tell you this is a visit. Okay, he's trying to get to you to say hello. So if you dream of him, okay, if you dream of him in your, you know, when you're asleep and it's like vivid and you're talking to him and you're having this big conversation, it means he's trying to let you know he's around. He says, I'm all right. He says, I'm okay. Anything more? Just tell her I'm here. I'm round you. He says he's also with somebody called Jim as well. There's Jim in spirit that wants to say hello to you. And also there's a Rob in spirit that also wants to say hello to you. Now, if he comes around you, you might smell smoke as well, because he's coming with the smell of smoke. So watch for the smell. But he tries to get to you by going really cold. But on the other hand, he's saying, oh, he wants to wrap his arms around you, Di. So you must need a lot of comfort. But just know that he's there. He's going to go now. I've got to go, he's saying. I've got to go. He's quite polite because he's saying, I've got to go because there's other people wanting to come in. But before he goes, he says to you, I'll be back. Like Arnie Schwarzenegger, I'll be back. So be aware he'll be back to talk to you. So he's sending his love. Just keep talking to him and watch for the robin that's coming your way as well. He's going to send you a robin. Somebody wants a dog, by the way, as well, Di. He's going now, but he's shouting at me as he's going. Somebody wants a dog, I've heard. So I hope that was okay for you. I'm moving on. So I'll leave that with you. Okay. There you go. There's one done. Hope that was okay. Roll them titles. Roll them titles. Because I can only see Diane's. I'm waiting for Richard to roll the thingy bobs now. If anybody's new and they don't know what I'm on about, when I'm saying I'm waiting for Richard's in my ear. He's the one that kind of tries to run the show when I'm on it. He tries. Oh yeah, Amy. Amy, I'll come to you straight away. Amy. Woof. So Amy Debbie Jones, the first one that's come up. I've got a lovely grandma that's gone vroom, straight in for you, Amy. So I'm coming to you next with a grandma who's first of all talking to me, Amy, about Cornwall. She wants to bring Cornwall around you. So she's coming on a link to Cornwall. If they give you this, it's because it's a holiday, or it's, what's she talking about? A new place to go, she's saying. She's actually talking about New Quay. So watch for the link to New Quay if you're not already aware of it, that she's bringing in as well. And this grandma is saying she's come in because there's been a conversation, and a name has been mentioned in conversation recently. And that's why she suddenly popped in to see you. She's talking about, Amy, that there is a baby in spirit with her. So your nan's got a baby there in spirit. She's just saying, the baby's here, I'm looking after the baby. So she's letting you know there's a baby there. Okay, she's talking about the month of March means something to you, so that's going to be an anniversary, birthday, or passing. And also the November means something to you as well. She's talking to me about that. In fact, she's just gone back to the babies in spirit, because there's actually two. So you may find there's two babies that have gone to spirit that she's saying I'm looking after. Okay. She says she's been listening to a conversation, or somebody's been thinking about moving. So somebody around you is thinking about moving house. But it's only being thought of at the moment, she's saying, and she's describing it as in the pipeline. So it'll happen, all right, she's saying, but they've got to make sure, she's saying, it's the right move. Okay, so watch for the move of house coming up. Okay. She's also talking about, there's a link to Ireland as well. She says there's a family link to Ireland, she says, so watch for that coming up as well. She's talking about also, there's a rift somewhere. Oh, in fact, she's looking after the babies. Okay. She's talking about a rift in the family, she says. Hang on a minute. There's a rift in the family that's already there, apparently, or she's calling it, it's growing. So there's somebody going adrift, she's saying. So watch for the rift in the family and somebody going adrift. She says, be aware, she's saying, that somebody around you, right, okay, somebody around you wants to go their own way, okay, and she's suggesting that they're left to go their own way because they will come back. So whoever this is that's thinking about going their own way, leave them to it, because they'll come back. She's talking about that. What do you want to cook her? She's cooking your food now, Amy. The first thing she cooked you was cheese on toast. Okay, and then she's talking about beans on toast. She wants to cook you beans on toast, but there's somebody that likes Worcester sauce on them. All right, somebody making Richard hungry. All you can go is, oh yeah, beans on toast with Worcester sauce. Now she's cooking that. She says that to you because she's talking about. Okay, she's talking about their quick meals. And I think she's talking about quick meals because she's talking about people that aren't eating enough because they haven't got time to eat. But she's talking about their quick meals. So you can always fit in cheese on toast or beans on toast. That's what she's saying. All right. So she wants to make sure you're eating properly. Okay. What is this? She's talking about somebody. I'm just trying to find out whether this person is here or is upstairs. She's talking about somebody in spirit that had quite prominent ears that stuck out a little bit. There's a gentleman in spirit that had quite sticky out ears in spirit, all right, that wants to say hello to you. All right, so when you find him, and you will see him on pictures, and they don't stick out big, but you'll know who this gentleman is. He's lovely, he's in spirit. It's just popping in to say, I'm here, I want to say hello. Okay, your nan's coming in, she says, because she wants to, her words are, she wants to offer you a bit of comfort. So you must need, she's describing it as extra comfort. So you obviously get comfort down here, but she wants to offer you extra comfort with what's going on, because she's talking about you being very sensitive. All right, you're very sensitive. So she's trying to offer you that little bit of comfort because she's talking about you taking on problems, other people's problems. And there's this song, you know, you're probably young, but pack all your troubles in the whole old kit bag and smile, smile, smile. She wants to bring that to you. So if the gentleman with the ears is in spirit, and this is your dad, he's just standing here at the moment. He's not saying a lot because I think the nan's coming forward because she's quite strong. And she's also talking about, she's come to you because she's more of I know she ain't your mom, but she's more of a motherly figure, you know, and she feels that you need a motherly comfort around you as well. And that's why Nan's coming forward, I think, although she's telling me I'm quite strong as well, my dear, I'm quite strong, she's saying. Thank you for talking to your dad, because he's saying that you talk to him a lot. He does hear, okay, and you'll find that spirit are trying to do things in your house to let you know that they're around as well. So watch for them. Things, you put something down and it kind of moves. All right, it moves and you think, oh, I'm sure I put that down, and it's moved to somewhere else. Okay. And also a bit of a cold chill from spirit trying to get your attention. Apparently you're like Di, you need a bit of a I don't know, a double boost of spirit to try and get you, so they can get your attention, you know. So a bit of a shock, like, oh, that was cold. So that's what you'll find is going on. Hang on. Your nan, your dad, they're talking about somebody, and it's a memory. You know, when you're upstairs and you're having a shower and you're having this lovely shower and somebody downstairs turns the tap on and the shower goes cold. He's somehow got a memory of that. So somebody must have done that. All right, just to play like a prank on somebody, turning the shower cold when they're in it by turning the hot tap on. Just Frank in spirit wants to say hello to you as well. Have a jolly holiday. They just said to me, have a jolly holiday. And that's exactly how they put it. Have a jolly holiday. So there must be a holiday coming up for you. And they're talking to me about Spain as well. So there's going to be a link to Spain. And if Madeira is in Spain, they're talking about Madeira as well. And also somebody wants to go on a cruise, Amy. But just know they're there. Just because your nan's in first doesn't mean your dad don't want to talk to you. It's just let your nan do all the talking. But he is there. With him, you will smell aftershave. He's coming with a really strong smell of aftershave, but he's going through all the old stuff because he's giving me the old spice, and he's also giving me the Aramis as well. So you may well smell aftershave when he's around you, but your nan, the usual lavender type thing, and playing with your hair. So I hope that was okay. Just know that they're around and they're offering you comfort. They want to give you comfort. You must need comfort. And a bar of dairy milk, apparently, they want to give you. So they're giving you a bar of chocolate, okay? And also some yellow roses. There you go. Oh, there you go then. That's good evidence for you then. Yeah. Yellow roses from the gentleman for you as well, which are lovely, yellow. So I'll leave that with you. I hope that was okay. While Richard's rolling the titles, rolling the things, I'll carry on for a little bit. My last holiday was my dad in Spain. My dad was deaf. That's why I can understand. And yes, my dad loved it. There you go. So you'll know his smell, won't you? We all know their smell, don't they? So when you smell that, you know he's around. Chin up, he's saying. Chin up, my dear, he's saying. Chin up. Nice things coming, Amy. Nice things coming. They obviously don't tell us what they are, but they can see a little bit ahead, I think. So he's just saying, nice things coming. Chin up. Nice Christmas. Having a nice Christmas. Cinnamon he wants to bring you as well. I am moving on. I'm waiting for the names to come up. Cinnamon as well for you as well. Okay, let's have a look. Hope that was okay for you anyway, Emmy. Right, let's have a look. Evening, newbie. Hello, Anna. Cara McDermott. Hi, Deb, Lauren. Who do we want? I need some quick whips. What's that? Come on, Richard, I need some quick. I'm reading some of these comments on here, and I think they're having a conversation on YouTube like they are. So obviously I don't know what they're talking about, but there's some funny comments going on here. Oh, Dad, I nearly just said before I read the message, Clara Bell. There's Clara Bell. I'll come to you, Clara Bell, because I must have your dad from here then, because I've gone straight to you before I even read the message with the lovely dad that's coming in for you. So, Dad, we'll show you that it's Dad by the things he's going to say. But the first thing he's saying to you, I don't know how I say your name, Clara Bell, is it? Clara Bell. The first thing he's doing for you is Clara Bell. Sorry if I say your name wrong, I'll just wrap it on. But he's talking about the first thing he wants to do, Clara, is put his hands around your face like this, and he's going, oh, like this. So I think it's a bit of a comfort thing. The first thing he's saying is, I'm so proud, okay? He says, you don't do yourself justice and you don't give yourself enough credit, he's saying. And I want to let you know that I am very proud of you. It's all about, by the sound of this, Clara Bell, it's going to be a lot of upliftment is needed for you, and your dad's about to give it you. But he's talking about, yeah, I'm so proud of her. You've done a good job. In his words, I'll just repeat them. You've done a good job in looking after the people that surround you. So you must be looking after people around you, Clara, and he's just watching you. He's saying you've done a good job that way. But you must look after yourself, he's saying. So you've got to take care of yourself as well as the other people coming around you. people that are around you. He's talking about stomach ache around you, Clara, but your stomach ache, he's telling me that you get a little bit of an upset stomach when you're upset. So if you're a bit stressed or something, he's talking about upset stomachs. He's bringing that around you as well. He's saying he's met up with his mom up there, so he must have his mom up there. So he's met up, he's just said to me, I've met up with a couple of ladies up here, he's saying, and that's exactly how he's saying it. I've met up with a couple of ladies up here, he's saying, who are looking after me, So he's trying to let you know that he's all right and he's being looked after. So usually they say that when they've heard you say, I wonder if Dad's okay. And he's coming through and saying, yeah, I'm being well looked after, because there's a couple of ladies doing that up there. Now he's talking about from your family, Clara Bell. I don't know if you know this already. You find it out. He's talking about there's quite a few babies that have gone to spirit. He's counting at least 3. So he's just saying to you, there's 3 babies up here that belong to our family that I've met up with. So he's just saying I've met up with the babies. Okay. He says that somebody around you needs to have a look at their tyres on their car. So somebody needs to check their tyres on their car. It looks like they just need a bit of air in them. I think one of them might be going a bit low on the tread as well. And your dad's just saying, keep an eye on the tyres, keep an eye on the tyres. He's still talking about cars, okay? Because he's talking about somebody around you, Clara, and this is a male around you that drives a little bit too quickly. But he's saying he's a bit heavy on the gas, So nothing bad or anything like that, but he's just having a bit of a giggle. Somebody's a bit heavy on the gas, he's saying, okay? He says your dad's been watching because he says that somebody, his words are, they've had the photographs out. So he's been watching somebody going through old photographs or looking at his photograph, okay? And somebody's actually had photographs out where they've been pointing to who's on them, whoever's in spirit, and they've had to point and show, oh, this is such and such, this is such and such. Okay, so he's been watching that when that happened. He also says that somebody lights a candle for him as well. He's aware of somebody that's lit a candle for him as well since he's been gone. Okay. Oh, what are you talking about now? He's just said to me a handbag, right? But he's turned it into a man bag. He's calling, you know, when some of the men have these crossover big leather bags, like handbags, but big ones. He's aware of a chap that has a man bag, and he's having a bit of a giggle about it. Okay, so watch for the person around you if you're not already aware that your dad's keeping his eye on that's having a good giggle. He's talking about that. He's also talking about somebody around you that's smoking heavily as well that needs to cut down. So be aware that he's aware of that as well. He's just saying, I'm aware of somebody smoking. He's just telling you what's going on around you at the moment. He wants to give you, he wants me to give you a teddy bear, but it's as if he's giving it to you because somebody's had this teddy bear for a long time. He's aware of somebody that had a teddy bear for a long time, but he wants to give it to you as like a comfort thing. He's talking about a comfort thing. I do hear you talking to me, he says. I do hear you talking to me. He's telling me that sometimes you think you can hear his voice, and you probably do, because they're quite capable of letting you hear their voice if they have to. So keep talking to him. And you do hear him every now and again, he tells me. And he says that you also feel him around you as well, but sometimes you query whether that's him or not. And he's letting you know that it is him that's around you, okay? Changing the subject now. Oh, no. He's talking about a bird, right? He says, how do I put that? He's talking about somebody was walking outside and a bird on them. He's just said, I said to him, how do I put that? And he said, just tell them there's a memory of somebody that had some bird muck on them or something from above. He's having a bit of a giggle about that. If it hasn't happened, watch for it. All right, because he's having a giggle of that. He's also talking about, you know, when you're at the seaside and the seagulls come down and pinch your chips or whatever. So I don't know if that's a memory for him. If not, it'll come. Just watch for these things that he's talking about. He's just popped in to say hello to you and let you know that his words are, he's popped in to say hello to you and let you know that it is me that's around, that everybody is feeling. He's saying, I'm quite a strong presence. Okay, so he's quite strong, your dad is, so you should feel him around you. He's telling me that some people go, ooh, like this, look over the shoulders if they can feel him behind, and it is him. But his main thing is he's come for is to say hello, to acknowledge that he's around you and he's still watching you and he knows what's going on. All right. Talking about you need to drink more water. I don't know if you're getting stress headaches or something. He's talking about drinking more water, but just to let you know that he's around. Anything more? Not a lot. Got more. Just saying. Not a lot more to say. He's saying just let her know that I'm around. And he's like the other lady's gent. He says I'll be back. So you probably get him again sometime. But just watch out for the signs. Watch out for the feather that's going to come. But it's not just an ordinary feather like out of a pillow. This will be a quite big one by the look of it, and it'll fall in an unusual place as well. So watch out for the feather that's coming your way as well. But he's sending his love. Don't worry, he says. Don't worry. Just talk to me as normal. Don't worry about me. I'm okay, he's saying. And I do hear what you're saying. Okay, so sending his love. He'll make himself known, Clarabelle or Clara. I'm doing this because he keeps making me blow your kisses. So he's blowing your kisses. So I hope that was okay for you. I'll leave that with you. He's nice, your dad. He's very kind of quiet, isn't he? He's like, I don't know how to describe your dad. He's quite steady, you know what I mean? He just talks nice and steady. Okay. Don't make a mountain out of a molehill, he's saying. I'm just waiting for Richard to roll the titles again, roll the people. But don't make a mountain out of a molehill, he's saying. Okay. There you go then. Emma. Hi, Emma. Oh, that's a nice picture. Beth M. Oh, thanks, I see. Chatting on what do you call it? Anthony, huh? Anthony Scott, huh? Where are we going next? Stacey. Where are we going next then? Let's see who we're going to. Hiya, Stacey. Where do you want to go? Hiya, Lauren. How are you? I'm waiting because I've got a dad with me, but I ain't got to the right one yet, I don't think. I need a dad. Who are you for? I don't know which dad. Lucy. I'll stick with Lucy. Have you got a dad, Lucy? I've got a dad in spirit. He's just shouting at me, dad, and I'm not quite sure where I am, but I've aimed for you with a gentleman in spirit. So I don't know if it's your dad or your other half's dad. I've got a lovely dad here that wants to say hello. So we'll see if it's you. I'll carry on and see what he says. So I'm with you, Lucy. I don't know what this gent is doing, what your dad's doing. I'll tell you what he's doing. He's making me grip my hands like this. And sometimes I say to him, what do you mean, boxing? Boxing? But this isn't boxing. Oh, there's somebody that does a lot of this, Lucy. I don't know whether it's a youngster or somebody around you that does this or used to do this as a habit, and they've done it so tightly that you can see the marks from the nails in the hands. And he's just saying to me, oh, somebody's becoming frustrated. Somebody's becoming frustrated because they can't get what they want, So I'm hoping I'm with you and you understand this. Pop a message up so I know I'm with you. But he's aware of this. Somebody's becoming frustrated. They're getting wound up, he's saying, because they're not getting their own way. And he's having a right little dig at somebody. There's somebody around you. And too right too, he's saying. People shouldn't get their own way all the time, he's just said to me. So whoever this gentleman is, this dad that I've got through, he's quite firm. He's being quite firm, but he's being quite protective of you as well. It's all to do with you. So it's somebody around you. So watch for it, because it's coming with Lucy. If it's for you, Lucy, pipe up. If it's not, tell me, because I'll be with somebody else. But put a comment up, because we no response at the moment. So I wonder if it's for somebody else, if Lucy's gone or something. So I won't carry on, you see. If I can't get you, it's not worth it if you've gone off the screen. We'll go on to somebody else. But if there's anybody else, while I'm talking to Lucy, if anybody could take this tightness and somebody getting a bit frustrated that's got a dad in spirit with the rest of it, I'll just give you, let me know. Well, we're just waiting. We'll wait a couple of seconds for Lucy to respond, and if she don't, that's it. But I've got this lovely dad. Is it Lucy? She's sticking me with you for some reason, but she's not responding. No. But have you got a dad in? You got a dad in spirit, Kerry? I'll tell you what I've got. I've got a dad in spirit that's doing this for somebody down here that's getting a bit frustrated because they're not getting their own way. and they're a bit like this. And I know it is a youngster. My son does it, but I don't have a son in spirit. No, I don't want a son in spirit. I want a son down here. I want a dad in spirit that's doing this. Let me give her Lauren. I don't feel it's Lauren. I don't know. No. Sorry, Lauren. I don't think I'm with you. I thought I was with you. Who was it? Who am I with? Oh, we'll roll it again. Yeah. My dad in spirit, Kerry. My grandson. It might be Kerry. My dad. Let's give you a bit more, Kerry. I'm kind of half and half because I think I'm half and half because I thought I was with the other lady and she ain't responded. But we'll go with you, Kerry. I'll come with. No. Straight away, they just said to me, "No, not Stacey. Let's go back to that other lady with the grandson because Kerry. I want it's a youngster down here that's getting frustrated because they can't get their own way. And there's this dad in spirit that's saying, well, we can't always have our own way, can we? We can't always have our own way. And he's getting quite frustrated. But why he's getting frustrated, his dad, because he's trying to put protection around you as if it's affecting you, Kerry, and he wants to protect you a little bit. Your dad does. Well, make sure I'm with you now. But he's talking about you need a little bit of healing, but you also need a little bit of upliftment as well, because he's talking about this protections around you because of things going on in the family. He said there's things going on in the family and there's a bit of tormenting being done, he's saying, and I don't like it. So your dad's quite firm, Kerry, because he's making me say there's a lot of tormenting going on and I don't like it. So I'm putting protection around you, Kerry, to keep you out of it, he's saying, to keep you out of it. He's changing the subject. Things are going on, he's saying, and I'm going to take care of them. So he's lovely. He's well protecting you. Changing the subject now. I've said my piece on that, he's saying. Right. He's made me say right. He says, I'm taking you to Wales, Kerry. So there's a link to Wales. He's talking just about Wales. He's talking about Wales. Okay. So watch for the link to Wales. It feels like you're going to be going there for a holiday or something like that. Okay. He's talking about that. He's also talking to me about the month of August means something to you as well. The month of August. So that's what he must mean then. That's what's going on around your grandson. Because he's talking about pulling the hair out with, they don't know what to do, pulling the hair out a little bit. Very intelligent though, your grandson, he says, very intelligent, very good with he's describing him as very good with words, but also very good with numbers. I don't know what he means by the words, but very good with words and very good with the numbers as well. Okay. Apparently, your dad is saying, need to keep him occupied. That's what the need is around him. There you are. So where are you going to Wales then? He's talking to me about, now he's going back to when I was young, ages ago. He's talking about pogo sticks. Do you remember, you old enough to remember the old pogo sticks, Kerry? Because your dad's talking about a memory with pogo sticks where we used to bounce on them. And also he's going back to the old watch with mother. So the 70s, 60s, that type of thing. He's going to that. Okay, let's change the subject. He's now talking to me about, I thought he was going to say a Morris Minor. First of all, he said a Morris Minor car, Kerry. So somebody obviously had a Morris Minor car at some stage. And now he's gone on to a minor bird. He's got a memory of somebody that kept a minor bird as well. He's just saying, I'm aware of the minor bird. So remember, he's told you that. He's bringing with him a collie from spirit as well. So somebody had a collie. Also, somebody had a Labrador as well, a golden Labrador that's gone to spirit as well. And he's bringing the dogs through just to say the dogs are here as well. Okay. He says there's 2 babies in spirit with him as well. So he's aware of the 2 babies. He's saying, I'm also aware that somebody is trying to decorate, and that's his exact word, trying to decorate. So somebody must be having a go at decorating, but according to your dad, they're not doing a very good job, or they're not very good at it. But he's having a bit of a giggle about decorating, but also to make sure, I don't know if he means measuring the wallpaper, or they're doing other bits and bobs, but somebody needs to be careful when they're measuring things as well, that they're getting the right measurements for something as well. All right, because somebody's going to get it wrong by the look of it if they don't take care. So watch for that. He's also talking about, somebody's been talking about double glazing. He's heard a conversation about somebody wanting new double glazing. Apparently somebody's double glazing. You know when it kind of goes funny in the middle? what's that called? Between the two panes. You know what he means. He's talking about that. Somebody's got my son bought out to somebody's double glazing is broke. All right, in the middle. He's talking about that. Yeah, condensation. I can't remember what it's called. You know what I mean? In between the glass, it ain't working properly. It's bust. He's just making a note of that for some reason. He's going around houses at the moment, looking to see what he can find to mend by the look of it. Okay. I think this is a memory. He's talking about somebody that had a big table, like a dining table, and one of the legs were a bit wobbly. So somebody tucked something under it to make it level. Somebody needed to level up a table or something because it was a bit wobbly. He's bringing that. And he says, I've got a lady with me in spirit that used to have a rocking chair. You should remember who she is. She's just coming in to say hello to you as well. So the lady with the rocking chair, just saying hello. He says, I just wanted to, no specific message other than to try and give you a little bit of healing and also this protection because of all that's going on with a bit of stress. I think he's talking about stress. He's also wanting to give you lavender, but the lavender for you is to kind of, relax you a little bit. Okay, that's it. You know what it means. But yeah, he's talking about lavender to make you relax a little bit as well. And I don't know if you meditate, but he's putting you into meditation as well, Kerry. It's all about relaxation around you. That's what he's trying to do. He's just said to me, can you give her a kangaroo? Oh, right, okay then. He says, can you give her a kangaroo? And I said, what do you mean, Australia or... there's something about, I think there's two links here, Kerry, because he gave me the kangaroo as in a teddy bear kind of kangaroo thing. And then he's giving me the link to Australia as well. So there's the two. Apparently Christchurch, if that's in Australia. He says Christchurch in Australia. There's going to be a link there if there isn't already. He's making me itch. So you'll be forever doing this, Kerry, because he's playing with my eyebrow. I keep doing this, and now he's moved here with me. Now he's playing with my ear. So you'll probably get a lot of itching, just to let you know. Bless him, kangaroo. Okay. So he's just blowing you kisses. I think he's going to go now. He says, I've just got Albert in spirit, and I've also got Stan with me in spirit that you should know as well. And I've also Arthur as well, all the old names. But he's also got a gentleman up there that lost a leg as well. In the war, actually, he's just said to me. So you'll find out who he is, but a gentleman with one leg in the war. He says, I'll just pop in. He says, just to let her know that I'm around and that I'm supporting her, that I can still support her when I'm up here, he's saying. And before he goes, what's that called? Oh, yeah. He's just giving you as a memory a big silver cross. Do you remember the old Silver Cross prams? They're mega high, weren't they? A big Silver Cross pram with a massive, great big, there you go. Okay. Spiders over my arms. Yeah, a massive Silver Cross pram with the big wheels. Now, when I was young, and I'll give you this because he's showing me what we used to do. We used to go shopping with it. Instead of the baby in the pram, we used to fill it with shopping. We used to use it as a trolley. And he's given me that to give to you. So he's obviously got the memory of that somewhere. But he's blowing you kisses. Just know that he's around and just keep talking to them. They like you to talk to them. So just keep talking to him. So I hope that was okay for you. He says, I just wanted to give a reassurance. It's all about reassurance that he's around with you. And also Margaret in spirit wants to say hello to you as well. Okay, so I hope that was okay for you, Kerry. I'm just blowing you kisses from him now as well. They're all making me blow you kisses. Right, Lauren. Right, okay, Lauren. Okay. If you're, I might have had a double link then, Lauren, because sometimes you get spirit coming in because they've only got a certain amount of time. They would do two people at once. And it's really weird how it works because they've always got the same information, but take it from was it your dad? You got the dad as well? But take it, it's him that's coming through for you as well. We'll give you a little bit more just to show. Was it your granddad? Was it? If it's for you, it might be your granddad, but whoever this gentleman is, that you can take the information, take it. All right, let me see if I can get a bit more from him, and then we'll show it you. It's him as well. With you though, Lauren, he's just said to me, "Oh, she won't like this. She won't like this." You know what I'm talking about? He's trying to get me, for some reason, to talk in a kind of a Yorkshire accent, Lauren. So there's going to be links somewhere in your family to Yorkshire, because your granddad is trying to get me to talk in this Yorkshire accent. But he's going, she won't like this, she won't like this. Because I need to give you books. I need to give you studying. He's talking about the studying, the need for study, he's saying. He's saying that you won't like it, Grandad. He says you won't like it at first when I give it you, but the studying will come in and you'll enjoy it later. So the studying coming in for you. He's just said to me August means something to you as well. And also the name Barbara will mean something to you. And I think he's going back to the house move. So okay, the house move. He's talking about, also with the house move, he's talking about things that have gone missing that you can't find. Something has gone missing or something, and he's having a bit of a giggle that you haven't found yet. He's also going through your cupboards, like your kitchen cupboards. I don't know whether I'll tell you what he's done. He's just shoved everything in there. So I don't know if this is you, that you've done this for quickness and you've just shoved everything in there. But he's having a bit of a laugh because he's talking about having to sort it all out now. He thinks you need to sort your cupboards out, okay? He's also talking, I know you've just moved, but he's somehow, for some reason, he wants to talk about food and food dates on things. So check your food dates, your sell-by dates or whatever they're called. You're fine, Barbara. But your sell-by dates, check them, your eating dates, you know what I mean, in the cupboards, because he's bringing them in. Need to sort it out. So your granddad's just letting you know. Okay, just letting you know that he's around, all right. So just take everything we give you before and watch out for the studying. Watch out for you as well, because he's describing you as a bit clumsy, as if you trip up or something. So watch your steps. We don't want you tripping up, because he's talking about you being a bit wobbly on heels. So watch for that as well. But he just wanted to say hello, I think, and let you know that he's around and he knows what's going on. Okay, there you go. He's just having a giggle. He's not saying you must sort them out. He's just going, yeah, she needs to sort her cupboards out, and having a bit of a laugh. Okay, so I'll leave that with you then, Lauren, but take it all on board. Okay, leave his love with you. Blow your kisses. Make me blow your kisses. Leave that with you. Right, roll the titles. I took out loads of food, not as that. There you go. Yeah, watch your step then. Don't want you tripping up. Just going to do some adverts. Good. Back in 2 minutes with some more messages.
My Spirit Life is a free online interactive magazine for those who have an interest in improving their spiritual lives. Authors can upload images, videos, and audio clips to their own articles. The public can place comments, rate the article, and follow the author. All articles are vetted before being published. For more information and to place your own article, please visit myspiritlife.co.uk.
Are you planning a paid spiritual event, or looking for something to do this weekend? Then visit myspiritualevents.com. You can browse the listing, view the event details, watch a YouTube clip, look at a mini gallery, select dates and times, pay for tickets using PayPal or your debit card. Organizers can register for free and start selling tickets within minutes, be it for their online or in-person spiritual event. As an organizer, you will have access to your own admin dashboard, which will display information such as your income and your bookings, all in a simple and user-friendly display. It's free to use. Join and upgrade to an organizer. Come and visit us at myspiritualevents.com.
Tomorrow night from 8 p.m, our popular show, Live with Spirit, offers the opportunity for different readers each week to demonstrate their psychic and mediumship abilities.
Hello, I'm back. Oh, it's a bit slow on the screen at the moment. I can see my face. Hello, everybody, I'm back. Right, more messages when Richard can roll the titles, because Facebook is a bit slow. Oh, look at that meditation. Heal your inner child. This coming Sunday at, what time is it? 10 a.m. If anybody fancies doing a nice meditation on Sunday, that'd be nice. That's nice. I might even do that. I might come on. I don't think I'm doing anything Sunday. Yeah. Oh, apparently she did one on Monday and it went down really well. So if anybody wants to meditate on Sunday, that'd be really nice. Especially to some of the people that have done messages. I've done messages for tonight where they've been told they need to calm down and meditate. That might be good for you. Okay, on for about 40 minutes. But anyway, there we go. Let's see where we're going next then. Do a few more. Oh, somebody's doing this for me. What are you doing that for? Welcome back. I had a time for a drink, you see, and for me to chat with Spirit and see where I'm going next. Is Alison still poorly then? Yeah, still poorly. Right, come on then. I've got a lovely lady. I want to know where you're from. Kelly McKeaton. No, not Kelly. No, I've got a mom. Where do you want to go? Mom, Cheryl. Be grateful for a shout out. Cheryl, lovely lady in spirit, coming like a mum to you that wants to say hello to you, Cheryl. So I hope you're still there listening. Coming in with healing. You must, first of all, the first thing she's doing with you, Cheryl, is healing. So you must need some healing. And she's talking about also upliftment as well. So you must need a little bit of upliftment. This lady's talking about July means something to you. So anniversary, birthday or passing. And also she's talking about October. Okay, she's talking about October. I don't know what she means by this. She's just said to me, Cheryl, the War of the Roses. And I've just said to her, what do you mean the War of the Roses? And then she's just said to me, no, it's symbolic, she's saying, because there's two ladies that are having a bit of a Barney. Okay, and she's describing it as the War of the Roses. So watch for the, I don't know whether the name Rose is involved in it. Watch for the upset, she's calling it, between two ladies that she's bringing in. She's talking about that. So I don't know exactly what she means, but there you go. She's also saying that there's somebody around you, Cheryl, that you could quite happily strangle sometimes, that's getting on your nerves, all right? So she's just making a note of that. She just said somebody around you is becoming quite irritating, and it's natter, 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 like this type of thing in your ear roll. So she's just bringing that. Her main thing around you is focused on healing and trying to get you, her words are, trying to get you up to strength. So I don't know if you're a bit tired or something like that. That's her exact words. Trying to get you up to strength. So I think you must be feeling a little bit run down, she's just said, and a little bit tired. She's describing you as needing a little bit more sleep, she's saying. She's saying you're not getting enough hours sleep. So she's trying to help you to go to sleep, I think, or help you get a little bit more sleep. She's talking about, she's talking about somebody down here that, oh, she's changed her mind. Hang on, perhaps she's not going to talk about somebody down here. Oh, you are. She says there's somebody around you, there's a gentleman around you, Cheryl, that needs some healing, especially on his back. Somebody keeps pulling like their muscle on their back or something, and they need to be a bit careful. So I don't know if it's your husband or somebody else close to you, but she's aware of somebody that needs healing to the back, and she's warning them, just be a little bit careful, okay? That's for a gentleman around you. Now, this lady's given me dabbers to play bingo. She means she used to play it, or you like bingo, but she's aware of somebody liking bingo, she's saying. She's actually just shouted at me, house. So she must have liked a bingo. She's also talking about bridges that need to be built in the family. So there's little niggles going on in the family somewhere, because she's talking about, I'd come down, I'd be banging people's heads together. She's bringing that around you as well. She's talking to me about that. She's talking about the name Carol means something to you, but Carol's down here and she needs a little bit of healing as well. She's talking about that. She's actually just said to me Barbara in spirit as well. So there's Barbara in spirit, and there's also Jack in spirit. that wants to say hello to you as well. And also a lady called Martha in spirit. So watch for the name Martha that you're going to find as well. She's talking about somebody doing the family tree as well. Somebody wants to do the family tree. She's connecting you with London. So there's a link to London somewhere that she's bringing in as well. And she's also taking me up to Leicester as well. So watch for the link to Leicester that she's bringing in as well. Tell you what she's bringing in as well. I don't know if Leicester's got trams. She's bringing in a link to the trams. She's aware of the trams somewhere as well. All right, so his son's back. He must need some healing then. But she's talking about trams, okay, somewhere that she's got knowledge of. Oh, she's taking you down to, there's a lot of travelling going on around you, Cheryl, because she's taking you down to Penzance in Cornwall as well. So there's a link there that she's just bringing. What are you saying that for? She's saying a nursery or a little rhyme that I used to say. Oh, you probably won't have a clue. She's saying, ants in your pants make your belly dance. I don't know why she's come out with that. I used to say that we say that in our family when we're younger. Ants in your pants make your belly dance. So Jack says hello. Okay. Of course they got trams, haven't they? Yeah, ants in your pants make your belly dance. She's talking to me about that. I'll tell you what, she's just said to me, I've told you that, she says, because there's a memory of somebody that sat on an ant's nest in a big field somewhere, and they actually sat on this ant's nest. So watch for that, or you'll find out where that is, and that's where the ants in the pants made the belly dance. Now she's talking about fields with you as well. And she's took you to a great big open field, but in the middle of this field is a great big oak tree. So I don't know if it's a memory for you or this is symbolic, but I'll give it to you as she's saying it. Big field, big oak tree in the middle of it, lovely oak tree, quite an old oak tree, and we've got you sitting underneath it. All right, so take it, if it's a memory, take it that way. If it's not, it's meditation she's talking about as well under the oak tree. She's bringing that. She also wants to bring you, what are they called? She's calling them books. She's calling them the classics, And I said to her, oh, do you mean like Jane Austen, that type of thing? So she's bringing you like the Jane Austen classics, romantic kind of things. I love them. I read them, but she's bringing those to you as well. All right, so anything else? Barbara, did I give you Barbara? Because Barbara's come again, so there must be Barbara up there that she wants to bring in. But she is saying there's a lady that passed with breast cancer as well that you should know. But she says, I've just come. She says, oh, she's aware I'm around. She's going, oh, she's aware I'm around anyway. So she says, I've just come to say hello. This is making me do this. I've just come to say hello. She's saying, I've just come to say hello and let her know that I'm around. She's got me Robin all right. There you go. You've got me Robin all right, she's saying, I hope. So hopefully you've got a little Robin. She's gone from the real Robin. Somebody must have had an ornament of a Robin or a felt Robin that somebody made or something, because she's bringing that to you as well. But she's basically just come to say hello, she's saying. So I hope that was okay. She's going now. She's off. You know what? She's funny, because she's just said, I'm off to get a cup of tea. And I says, how are you? She's, yeah, I'm off to get a cup of tea. And as she's going to drink it, she's going like this, a cup of tea like this. So I don't know if she actually stuck her finger out in the air sometimes. She's pretending she's posh, I think. We're having a giggle with her now because she's pretending she's posh. So she's standing there drinking this lovely cup of tea and a lovely china tea set, you know, cup and saucer. And she's poking her finger up like this. She liked the royals as well, so she liked the Queen as well, because she's talking about the Queen. But anyway, she's going now, Cheryl, so I hope that was okay. Just, you know, she's around you anyway, so know that she's around you and she's keeping her eye on you, as she's just said. And I'm giving her healing, tell her, I'm giving her healing. Okay, so there you go. So I hope that was okay for you. I'll leave that with you. She's still nattering to me. You know, I talked about the felt robins. You know, when at Christmas, you know, at Christmas when you make like advent calendars all in felt and they have the pockets in, Cheryl, she's shown me one of them. and they put like presents in or something like that. They have numbers still, and they put like presents in them or something. She showed me one of them for some reason, so I don't know if she meant you had one of them or you got memories of it, but she's still nattering to me. But I'll leave her love with you. She's quite funny. I won't tell you what she said to me, but she's quite funny. I'm buggering off now. She says, bugger off, she's saying. She said that sometimes, but she's hilarious. She's lovely. So I'll leave that with you. She's still making me laugh. Go on. She's still hanging around. So I might even say something else in a minute. But while Richard rolls the titles, talking about Clive Dunn at the moment out of Dad's Army, Cheryl. So I don't know if you can take that. Clive Dunn out of Dad's Army. See, I'm half bet. I think I'm going to be with somebody else with this as well. So that's why I'm hesitating. Clive Dunn. I don't know where I'm going to go now. Who have I got now? Fiona, Ben. Hey, Ben. Ben, I'm coming to you. This is dad or your granddad yet, but you'll know as he comes along, because I'm not sure at the moment. He ain't said, he's just gone boom, straight for Ben. The first thing he's talking about, Ben, is he says, I want to get over to Ben, or I must get over to Ben, but he's doing it made me change my words. He's doing a grand job. I nearly said good job, but he made me move and change my word in. He said, I want to let him know he's doing a grand job, and I couldn't do better myself, he's saying. And he's talking about you not doubting your ability as a dad. That's what he's talking about. Not doubting your ability as a dad. You're doing a grand job, he's saying. I'm very proud. He's around you quite a lot, Ben, as well. So this gentleman is around you quite a lot, and you should feel him as well, because he's coming in really cold. So your hairs on your, look, if you can see my arms now, the hairs are sticking up. So it comes really cold. So you'll probably get the chill when he comes close to you. He actually sits next to you, he says, sometimes when you're on the sofa. So you might feel a bit of a chill then. But his main thing is, I'm very proud. You're doing a grand job, he's saying. Oh, there's talk of schools already, he's saying. So somebody's been talking of schools, Ben. There's talk of schools already, where they should go. And he's been listening to the conversation about schools. He's just said to me, January means something to you as well. And he says, I'm up here. He says, I've got Margaret with me up here. Margaret wants to say hello to you as well. He's talking about, oh, that's an unusual name. Somebody down here called Sasha. Sasha, is it your granddad? Somebody down here called Sasha, Ben. So you'll have a link if you haven't already. If you already know Sasha, it's because you're going to get a link to Sasha down here, or a bit of communication or something. But he's mentioned the name Sasha. He's talking about, it's just showed me, your granddad, if it is you, granddad, he's talking about somebody that wore tartan trousers. And these are like green tartan trousers. So somebody must have wore them at some stage. He's having a bit of a giggle. And also the braces that are on them as well. So he's got knowledge of somebody wearing green tartan with their braces. But with that, he's now shifting me up to Edinburgh. So there's going to be a link to Edinburgh. He's actually talking about people going up there. So watch for the trip to Edinburgh. He's also talking about a new house. So there will be a new house for you. Remember, don't panic if you just moved, because it can be years ahead, but there will be another move for you. He's bringing another move. He's also talking about a trip to Iceland. Somebody's going to mention that they want to go to Iceland. So watch the Iceland trip coming up. And somebody will also be wanting to go, he's showing me igloos. And then he's talking to me about Iceland. And now he's talking to me about Lapland as well with Father Christmas. So watch for that coming up as well. Okay, is it? Okay. Watch for the Lapland link as well he's talking about. But the main thing is, his main thing of wanting to get across is the fact that he's very proud of you and you're doing a grand job. That's the main thing. And not to doubt yourself, he's saying, and not to doubt your ability. He's also talking about that. He's also wanting to, he's talking about stress. You've got a bit of stress as well, because he's trying to, the symbol for that for me is a massage your shoulders, and he's doing that to you as if you're a little bit stressed and you need a bit of relaxation as well. Okay, you're pretty psychic. He's describing you as pretty psychic, Ben is. So you must be picking spirit up, because he's saying, oh, he's pretty psychic, Ben is. So you must be picking them up. And that's why he's saying that. Okay. Watch your knees, Ben. He's giving you a little bit of healing to your knees. All right. Is it just a little bit of a niggle? He's talking about a little bit of a niggle. He's just bringing that. He's not saying a lot. He's just popped in, I think, with what he's told you earlier. And also to say there's things, spiritual things going on in your house. So like the tapping of photos or pictures on the wall that go off-sided, you know what I mean? He's trying to get your attention to let you know he's around. And also the flashing of lights, like, you know, living room lights, but it's going to be when you're on your own. It's not going to be when anybody else is there, because he doesn't want to bother anybody. It's as if he's doing it just to you on your own, just to play you up type thing. So watch for the lights flashing, just to let you know that he's around. But that's all he's going to say, I think. He's just talking about being very proud. So I hope that's okay for you. Upliftment, that's what he's giving you. He wants to give you a little bit of upliftment. So I hope that was okay for you. So I'll leave your granddad with you then, Ben. Okie dokie. There you go. That's been... Ooh, 99 shares. I've got one away from 100. Go on, somebody share for me quickly so I can get 100. Right, so that's Bendon. So we'll find. I just want to. I've got a lovely lady with me that's singing. She's got Betty Davis eyes. She's got Betty Davis eyes. Big eyes. She's got Betty Davis eyes. I've got this lovely lady, but I think she's singing that because somebody down, who was it? Kim Carnes. She sang it, did she? Don't know who she is, but I just remember the song. She's got Betty Davis eyes. Kim Carnes. Kim Carnes. There ain't nobody on here called. I was just going to say there ain't anyone called Kim Carnes on here, or anybody that knows Kim Carnes. Kim, who's got Betty Davis eyes and got a nanning spirit. But Betty Davis, for people that don't know, Betty Davis, she's an old, she's in spirit now, but she's an old actress, and she's got lovely, massive, great big eyes. And that's where that song's come from. So this nan in spirit is talking about, she's singing that song because her granddaughter or somebody down here has got these lovely big, it's a little girl. There's somebody on here that's got a grandma in spirit whose little girl has got lovely big eyes, big beautiful eyes, and this nan is singing that about this little girl. It's lovely, it is. So I should be throwing things out, but I don't know where I'm going yet. But if anybody's got a lovely nan in spirit and has got a lovely little daughter that's got lovely big eyes, let me know. Debbie Chard, Betty Davis family tree. Debbie Chard family tree. I don't know what that means. Brilliant song from the 80s. Yes, Simon. But I've got this lovely nan. Who do you want to go to then? But I'll just roll. I'll see if I can pick anything up. You've been playing this song today, Spirit of Love. You haven't got a lovely nan in spirit, have you? My aunt used to sing that to me. Did she? Now, hold on a minute then. It's important because she's talking about somebody down here that's got those big eyes, and that's what she's trying to get through, this lovely lady. So have you got lovely big eyes, Julie? Is that why your aunt used to sing it to you? I'm having to ask you questions so I know where I am now, because I've definitely got she's telling me it's nan in spirit. She's a relation in my family. Look at that. She's a relation in my family. I don't know where I'm going through. I don't know who I'm going to yet. We'll work it out then. Richard will help me work this one out. All right. Okay, so this lovely nan, yeah, singing that song. She's got Betty Davis eyes, and it's in relation to somebody down here that's got those eyes as well. Got lovely big eyes, and also that I can see the lovely big eyelashes as well. She's talking about me, somebody that's got eyelashes, but she's also talking about me, talking about the males in the family that have got lovely long eyelashes as well. This nan has, and this nan's talking about people have been looking at the photographs. People have been looking at the photographs and reminiscing, she's saying. Okay, so whoever this nan is for, you've been reminiscing and looking at old photographs. And also there's something about putting photographs in order, or sorting out all the photographs, putting them in order or something like that. She's talking about that. And in her day, she's talking about the old-fashioned photo albums. She's bringing that in as well, the old-fashioned photo albums. Come on, lovely. She's linking, she's talking about Lincolnshire as well. There's a link somewhere to Lincolnshire that she's bringing in as well. And she's also singing, oh, we do love to be beside the seaside. Oh, we do love to be beside the sea. Have I been to you, Lauren? Yeah, because I won't go back. You see, Lauren, it won't be for you. You take it if you want to, but it won't. I won't go back. I usually, they never want to go back. Spirit, they want to go to somebody else. So it's got a big eyes and eyelashes. Okay, you got a nan, Julie. I can't remember what I've said now. Lincoln. She's talking about the link to Lincolnshire as well, and she's talking. This nan is singing to me. Oh, I do love to be beside the seaside. Oh, I do love to be beside the sea. Ah, Debbie. My grandson has got big eyes. Hold on then, Debbie, because you can take the other link, can't you? As long as you've got a grandma in spirit. No. I'm going like, they're making me do this. No. Somebody's just said to me, this man said, no. I think she wants to go back, Richard, to that lovely lady. Debbie, I think it was, Chard. Okay, so go to Debbie for a minute. Because she's got the big, that's what I want, the big blue eyes. So you must have a nan, and it's got to be on your mom's side. She's telling me on your mom's side as well. We'll give you a bit more to make sure. She's talking about oh, hang on. Oh, don't know what's going on. She wants me to give you an envelope. She's talking about an envelope, Debbie. This is an old envelope that somebody has put I don't know if there was a photo in it or a letter or something that somebody found, but she's talking about old envelopes with things in. So somebody's been finding things, old things. Come on, tell me. She's also talking about pressed flowers. I don't know, she's going back to when we used to have flower presses as well. She's bringing in a memory of a flower press because she's trying to press lavender and things like that. So I'm hoping you can take nan's pressing flowers and things like that. I want to make sure I'm with you. Come on, Nan. She's also talking about a new baby coming around you as well, but somebody's pregnant already. Somebody's pregnant around you, Debbie. She's making my nose run, but she's telling me that somebody is suffering with hay fever, or somebody suffers with hay fever around you as well. And she's also telling me that somebody and this is in the past, I think, used to suffer with nosebleeds as well. She might have knowledge of somebody suffering from nosebleeds. I want to make sure I'm with you, Debbie. She's also linking you with London. She says there's a London link as well. Did you take the? She's gone back to singing. Oh, I do like to be beside the seaside. But I think that's memory. Somebody that likes to go to the seaside and play on the seaside. Oh. She's talking also about somebody, and I don't know if your grandson had a plastic shark or toy, like those heavy shark toys. Somebody had one of those as well. She's got a memory of somebody having one of them. Okay, and also a memory of Tonka toys, Debbie. Remember them Tonka toys from years ago? Stop picking my nose. Tonka toys from ages ago. She's bringing those memories in. Well, I'm hoping this is for you. Tap up a little bit if you can take it. Yeah, Blackpool. Tap up a little bit. Oh, I'm having to do this. So I know that when she comes, is your mum. I know that when this lady comes around you, she's playing with your nose. She's giving me itches all over the place. She's also doing this to you as well. This nan's on your mum's side as well. So it'd be your mum's mum that's coming through. But she's doing this type of thing. But she's telling me that somebody used to do this when they were younger as a habit. used to play with her hair, doing that twisty thing. She also wants me to give you Bob Monkhouse. That's a memory for her, but she's also talking about somebody else, because Bob Monkhouse, didn't he have a mole? Because she's talking about somebody in spirit that used to have a mole as well on the face. So watch for that. If you can't find it, I think you're going to see a picture of them. They've got a mole on the face there. That's the connection with Bob Monkhouse, I think. Now she's, I'm just saying to her, have you got a message for you? And she's saying no specific message. I think a lot of them tonight are just wanting to pop in and say hello. So I think her message is, I just want to pop in and say hello. Oh, we do love to be beside the Z side. And she's gone back to she's got Betty Davis eyes. All the old stars, she's saying she likes all the old, so Bette Davis and all those in her era. Fred Astaire she likes as well, because she's talking about dancing, and she's talking about the link to dancing. Somebody else likes dancing as well down here. You'll find that somebody likes their dancing, because she's bringing that in. She's also talking about tap dancing as well. So there's a dancing connection in your family that she's bringing as well. Just saying, I'm aware of that as well. Okay. She's also saying to me that somebody down here, I don't know if this is you, Debbie, she wants me to give you cups of tea, as if somebody likes their tea, and she's calling them a tea belly, you know, as if they like their tea. Okay, anything else? Lavender. Oh, you've just give you lavender. Apparently you need lavender to help you sleep as well. And when she's talking about the lavender, you know, we squash it up, you know, crush it. She's crushing it and putting it in bags. Okay, so I think she must have done that as well, or liked her lavender bags as well. Oh, she's telling me putting them in the drawers as well. Got a memory of putting them in the drawers to make the clothes smell nice. She's talking about that. She also wants to give you the old-fashioned jewellery boxes with the ballerinas on them, with the mirror at the back. She wants me to give you one of those. I think it's a memory. And she's also talking to me about a rocking chair as well. And with the rocking chair, Debbie, I don't know if it's a memory with her or if it's something totally different. You know, when you sometimes go to places, and I don't know if you're into haunted places or things like that, or the spiritual things going on in your house, but this she's given me this rocking chair, and it's just rocking on its own, as if somebody's actually witnessed a rocking chair rocking on its own. If you haven't, watch for it, as if somebody's sitting there that's in spirit. She's bringing that to you. You understand what I mean? I'm not explaining myself very well. And she's saying to me, well, I didn't explain myself very well either, she's saying. Okay. Just wanting to pop in and say hello. Thanks for talking to us. Thanks for sending your prayers up to us, they say, both of them. Thanks for sending your prayers up to us. Jack wants to say hello. And also Bert wants to say hello. And also the surname Partridge will mean something to you. So remember the surname Partridge, and also the surname Humphreys will mean somewhat to you as well. But just wanting to say hello. She's going now. I know when they're going, because they always make me do this as if they're sending you kisses. So I hope that was okay for you. I hope I got to the right person, but I hope that was okay for you. And I'll leave her with you. Okay, there you go. She's going. And I think that is about me done. So thank you, everybody, for joining us. I'm on again in 2 weeks, unless there's a cancellation. But that's it. You've seen all the adverts, you know who's on. I don't know what to say now. Unless Richard tells me what to say, I like going, Amanda tomorrow night. It's Wednesday, isn't it? Wednesday tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, we've got Amanda doing messages. It is messages, isn't it? Doing some more messages. So if you want to come back tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, be there or be square, as we used to say in our day. Lauren, don't dwell on Barbara. It could be for somebody else. Don't dwell on it. Just take what you can. Because usually if I give you a message, I'm not going to go back to you. for the second time. But don't dwell on Barbara. You'll find her. If she's for you, you will find her. You'll find her in the future. But hopefully that was okay for you. So I'll leave that with you. So thank you everybody for joining us, and I'll see you again next time. And bye for now. Thank you for sharing as well.